What's up, YouTube? This is Josh coming at you with my answer to the question, what is retro? Stay tuned.
Skull, 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 skull.
So welcome back. So Nate over at the Game Shack posed a question earlier today, or maybe yesterday, depending on when I get this video posted. And he asked the question, what is retro? So a big thing that he said was going around with a lot of his stuff that he was doing on some of the other social media stuff that he's on. I'm not as big of a social media guy as Nate is, but I can imagine that there's a lot of wild stuff going on in the discussions and stuff over there about it. But the question is what is retro? What defines retro? Because some people have different definitions of it than other people. So today, I'm having a little taste of this beautiful, see how dark that is? I needed a bigger mug, so I brought this one down instead of one of my normal clear glasses. But this bad boy here is the Vaccaro Cannoli Pastry Stout. And this is from 1623, which is one of my favorite to enjoy local breweries. And as you guys could tell from some of my other videos, I have been making my rounds to some of the breweries. So eventually, we're going to get down to this one too. Let me see. I think this is like an 8.4% alcohol by volume stout. I've had it before. I may have even had it before on the channel. It's pretty tasty. That's the last one I had. Even gave me a milk mustache. So anyway, getting back to the question at hand, what is retro? So retro kind of depends on, I think, who you're talking to. Guys like me would definitely consider a lot of the stuff that we grew up with as retro. And a lot of people probably that are my age or around my same age probably would have varying opinions of what is retro. The biggest one that Nate was questioning was, he said, a lot of people can verify that anything back PS1, N64 era, and back further is definitely retro. But anything forward from that, like the PS2, the Xbox, the GameCube, that generation, or the big one that people debate about is the PS3, the Xbox 360, and the Wii. Personally, my own feeling about it is I feel like anything that a manufacturer is no longer supporting by making new games or sponsoring new games to be made for it. I know, like, some systems, they still get new games made for them right now. You can still go out and buy a brand new game that's been made by a developer for the NES. I mean, that's a, 35-year-old system, right? But to me, those games that you can get for the NES that are new, they're like Kickstarters or stuff like that indie developers have made, and they put them in cartridge format, and you can play them right on your NES. But those types of games for the NES and the Sega Genesis, Master System, all that kind of stuff that they make, they're made independently. So to me, it's when a manufacturer like Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo stops supporting this system that they created, and the only ones that's still supporting it are the indie developers and stuff like that are making stuff for people like us out here. So personally, the way I feel about it is that anything that is before the PS4 and Xbox One and the Switch is retro now. Even the Wii U, because they're not supporting it anymore. Nintendo's not supporting it anymore. They're not coming out with licensed games for that anymore. If I'm wrong, if I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure they're not. Definitely the Wii and the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 for sure. I consider them retro. And you could tell by the prices too that other people are considering them retro too, because the prices are shooting up for these systems now, especially for the more collectible games. Short video, that's my take. I feel like it is retro if it's no longer being supported by anyone that is associated with the companies that created these systems. That's all I got for you guys today. Cheers. See you next time. Oh yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Definitely like talking to you guys. See ya.